Last time on Duke City Championship Wrestling, DCCW's March to Victory launched out of the starting blocks with a banger as the wild man Fonzie LaFleur clashed with the high-flying Chris Watson in a crowd pleaser that was certain to electrify. And electrify it did, culminating with Chris Watson landing his always impressive frog splash for the 3 count. And a show of sportsmanship between respectful competitors. In our main event, Tag Team Turmoil was the name of the game, as Valak Vile and the livest Mexplex joined forces, becoming a duumvirate of dread dubbed Light and Magic, and they aspired to upend Enrique Delgado and Mr. Happy, the colorful combination called the Clown Cats in their quest for doubles dominance. And the action was just as phenomenal as one could imagine, with the newly formed Light and Magic bringing the sound and fury to their adversaries. The traumatizing twosome had little problem putting their opponents on the mat, and they aimed to keep them there by any means necessary. But the ire of the audience in attendance should never be underestimated, and with a fantastically frothy fan diversion removing the nefarious Jay Sizzle from the board, the Clown Cats seized the moment spectacularly, flattening their foes for the pinfall victory. Duke City Championship Wrestling presents March to Victory, and I have allotted interview time tonight with the infamous Tyler Copeland. Now, Tyler, after your tough loss to Tommy Test in the street fight last time around, I'm sure you could not be particularly pleased with how things turned out.
Fernando, I am not here to talk about the past, so we've already moved past that chapter. What's going on tonight?
Tonight, it has been brought to my attention that coming all the way from your hometown of St. Louis, Missouri, is one Kendall Beck, who has vowed to talk some sense into you.
Well, St. Louis, Missouri, as I've said, is a beautiful place, but not everyone from St. Louis is as bright as me. Kendall Beck and I, we go way back. We used to be friends. We've also been bitter rivals in St. Louis. He's been watching Duke City Championship Wrestling. He's seen what I've done here. He doesn't agree with my actions. He doesn't agree with the way that I've done things. So I said, Kendall, if you don't agree with the way I've been doing things here, why don't you come down to Albuquerque and step in the ring with me? Things aren't the same way they used to be years ago. I'm a different Tyler Copeland. And I've got a plan for tonight. And after tonight, I've got a plan for the future. And you'll just have to wait and see what that is.
And the plan for the future begins now. Let's take it back to the ring.
Hi and hello and welcome to the beautiful and historic El Rey Theater. Of course, I am Fred Slow alongside me, Saleh Taylor, and we're excited to bring you another exciting night of pro wrestling here in Albuquerque. Saleh, it's going to be a full night of pro wrestling here at the El Rey.
A full night of pro wrestling. We're already on to the second episode of this run. The night so far has been full of magic, full of lights, full of glamour, full of beer.
Tyler Copeland versus Kendall Beck. That's going to be a lot of fun. Two St. Louis personal friends of mine fighting in my wrestling organization, my hometown. And, of course, our main event, it's a Texas bull rope match, Chuey Martinez and Turbo Tony.
There's going to be a lot of beautiful things going on tonight. So Tyler Copeland, the infamous Tyler Copeland, making a name from regionally, from region, from state to state. And now he's dragging along someone else who wants to try and get a rub from the infamous Tyler Copeland.
We'll send it over to Adam Merrick as he brings you the action and the ring.
Let's continue on with the action. Our next match is scheduled for what fall?
Escobar season has returned.
Saleh, all my homies hate Tyler Copeland.
All your homies are idiots. The infamous Tyler Copeland making a second, third, fourth, fifth home here in Albuquerque.
This is what
He's met with these aggressive moves.
This is what I am, baby.
Come on. Come on. Tyler Copeland's continuing to show what a real man looks like. That is fit. That is a good man. That is a righteous man. That is an infamous man.
He pays for a personal barber to come to his hotel room and cut his hair when he travels.
I believe that the barber travels with him. So it's included in his entourage.
We got a debut.
Kendall Beck.
Saleh, you're not familiar with Kendall Beck and his work, but I am.
And his opponent, weighing in at 245 pounds,
Kendall Beck, also from St. Louis, Missouri, and he's traveled all the way across the country to help his old friend Tyler Copeland find the straight and narrow after he believes Duke City Championship Wrestling and MK has taken Tyler a certain way.
First off, he need to mind his own business, okay? Second off, all love, it's all stupid, man. It's all Kendall Beck coming out here, trying to win the crowd over.
He can hit you with the love bomb. Think of a sit-down kind of pull-out power bomb. And he's a guy who's won a lot of matches in St. Louis, Missouri, and he and Tyler have been friend and both foe in St. Louis Epic Pro Wrestling, so there's a lot of talent in the ring right now. We're underway, Copeland and Beck. It's Kendall's debut. Welcome to Duke City Championship Wrestling.
Kendall Beck's gonna learn real quick, this ain't St. Louis. The Duke City, we got different rules here, baby.
He's wrestled in Italy.
Va bene.
Duke City Championship Wrestling audience taking a second to warm up to Kendall Beck, but they will as they're taking on the most hated man in the game, and that's Tyler Copeland.
Tyler Copeland just knows how to do whatever he needs to do.
He's going to try to control the neck early, and Beck's going to wrestle free.
Kendall Beck showing some love, showing some respect to the infamous Tyler Copeland. The crowd, once again, very aggressive with their woos. Trying to figure out they got to check their tone when they're talking to the Tyler Copeland, the infamous.
Well, and often Tyler Copeland is one looking for the crowd, but here, no. Oh, and we have, as I speak. Beck can't, as Tyler Copeland wraps up in the ropes.
He was about to tag a man from behind. How dare he? How dare he?
We're underway. A lot of athleticism in the ring, and Jeff the ref is not one of them. Beck tries to go around the backside through the ropes and through Tyler Copeland. Copeland nursing the lower back. Beck gets him up, drops him straight on it again. It's multiple blows in a row. He's up and over. Oh, that's not so bad in the middle of the ring.
Oh, that hurts. That's gotta hurt.
Pin attempt right there. No, Copeland kicks out.
Jeff the ref counting way too fast, trying to take his own. Trying to not give Tyler Copeland a chance. How dare these guys?
You'll see it here on the replay. Copeland caught the brunt of that one. Beck goes through the middle rope. He doesn't go off the side. Oh, and Copeland takes a shot while he's wrapped in the ropes. Yep, step up insecurity. Beck goes down and to the floor.
How did this crowd know that Tyler used to play hockey? I'm hearing Tyler Puck and Hockey Puck. Wow, that's kind of crazy. This guy's just really looking up and searching through for the hero.
They're saying he sucks, and Tyler Copeland, who only looks like he's in shape with a drink of water. Shot to the midsection of Kendall Beck.
Tyler's showing some experience here.
Swing through there by Beck, now 2. 3 in a row. Beck looks to the ropes again. He's using momentum up and just powered through.
Beautiful.
Step over. No, as Beck kicks out.
Jeff the ref really taking his time on that count.
The 3-run-4 represented in droves here in Albuquerque, New Mexico. These two competitors from St. Louis, Missouri.
That's a stupid area code, by the way.
It's the one I grew up in.
Very unfortunate.
These two competitors knowing each other from Pro Wrestling Epic. Oh, bulldogged in the middle of the ring.
Caught very well by our friends from ProView. Shout out to them on that one.
2 count, no to 3. Tyler Copeland, surprised that he's here after the loss he took to Tommy Two Scoops last month.
Tommy Two Scoops was cheating. He cheated all around. Everyone knows.
It was a birthday street fight. There's no way to cheat.
He found a way to do it anyways. I was recovering in the back, but I know he cheated.
People hate Tyler.
People are idiots. Whoa.
Copeland scooped through.
Kendall Beck. Maybe the altitude is starting to catch up to him here. The first time.
Beck going to the top rope.
Oh, does he know where the top rope is?
Oh, and Copeland goes up, takes Beck off, and he's down off the side of the ring. Oh, my gosh.
More fans that knowing Tyler Copeland playing hockey growing up.
They're not saying puck.
That's what I'm hearing.
They're not saying puck, Saleh. Count out here for Kendall Beck and Jeff the ref already at 5.
That altitude is going to remind you you are not in the 3-1-4 anymore, or the 4-1-3, or the 1-2-3, whatever.
2 count there on Beck. And Tyler locks him from behind. Oh, he's just really wrenching the neck there. And this is more the Tyler Copeland we're accustomed to, the slow, grindy, just bore everyone to death.
Slow, like that's a slow burn, baby. He takes you down. He wants to make sure that you know you can't beat him. You know you can't fight him. He's going to break you down mentally, physically, spiritually.
Beck gets Tyler up, showing some strength. Tyler works free. Oh, and he breaks the neck of Kendall Beck. Not enough ring for Beck, and he has to go to the outside.
Being a coward trying to sneak outside. How dare he keep this fight inside. This is not a street fight anymore. I don't know how they do things in St. Louis.
Works him into the guardrail, does Copeland. Beck works Copeland into the ring apron.
It looked illegal. Uh-oh.
Little turnaround here. Oh, and into the guardrail and slipping is Kendall Beck.
Is the guardrail okay?
Well, there's just so much beer over there. It's very wet from the beer.
I hope he's not driving after this. That's going to be really, really tough thing. That hurts so much. Give him the pain. Give him all the pain.
Beck is covered in beer. You're going to see it here on the replay, Saleh.
The souffle outside. How the French would say it. Or how the French would say it in Italy, because apparently Beck is international.
Another count.
What number is he at?
I believe he's up to 5, Saleh.
I'm surprised he can get past 2.
Kendall Beck still not recovering, and Tyler
slowing down his count for some reason, it seems.
Kendall Beck up to the 8 count. It's getting real close for Kendall Beck. He's back in under the 10, and Tyler takes early advantage.
There you go. Attack him like a rabid dog. Show no mercy.
Tyler works back up. He's going to fillet him on the outside of the ropes. Shot to the jaw, 2 to the jaw, 3 to the jaw, 4, 5. The crowd not counting. Tyler maybe slipped off of the beer. Beck from the middle rope. He catches him with 1 of the 2 on the drop kick, and can Beck recover to his feet here?
Can Beck breathe? This is the welcome to the 505, baby.
You saw it there on the replay. Only the left boot able to connect to the sternum of Copeland, but that's the kind of shot that'll take the wind out of you.
This town takes the wind out of you. If you're not used to things up here.
It's a little elevated, that's correct. These two competitors from St. Louis not breathing.
It's science, man. It's science. These guys flew all the way over here because they wanted to fight. But they forgot they also have to breathe. Tyler Copeland knowing how to handle this town. Mr. Beck trying to stay fighting.
Beck charges one, he misses. Suplex from Copeland. Oh, and Beck, he's up quickly.
Wait, what?
He hits him with a big fist.
Is he trying to round up again? He's all fired up right now, Mr. Beck. He's got to catch a second win right now.
Beck gets Tyler hooked. Oh, 2 shots to the head from Copeland. He works Beck down, able to recover. Tries to underhook him, can't. Beck works Copeland over the top. Kind of an inverted suplex there. Another opportunity. He's got Copeland up. Whoa! Oh, and he drops him right on the back of the head. Copeland kicks out at 2, and this has been as good of as a legitimate wrestling match as we've seen Tyler Copeland in some time.
Tyler Copeland showing that he still has fight in him. Beck trying to give it all that he's got. Trying to make as good a first impression as he can.
Beck calling for the end of it. Beck worked into the ropes by Copeland. Oh, and a low blow from Copeland on Beck.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, and he steps over. He's got him in the. Yeah,
is it over?
He's not going to choke Beck out here, is he?
That's a tough position to breathe.
Yes, he is.
That's what I'm talking about. Welcome to the highly elevated 505.
He kicked him in the lower region.
What? No, it's a boot check. He wants to make sure the pads work on his boots.
Basketball season has returned.
Now he's doing an elbow check. Make sure his elbow's working.
Here on the replay.
See what?
Copeland dead away.
That was the pad check on the boot. Want to make sure it works well.
And he stepped right over and submitted Beck before the end of it. This is just, it's unfortunate for all the parties involved.
All my homies love Tyler Copeland.
None of your homies love Tyler Copeland. And he exits the ring.
The victor.
Kendall Beck.
Tyler Copeland letting everyone know.
They're aware.
He's here.
Kendall Beck will say goodbye to the Duke City Championship Wrestling crowd after he wasn't able to, at least in the ring, convert Tyler Copeland back to.
Shut up and get to the bag, you loser. So much beer out there. There's so much New Mexico beer out there.
Welcome back to the broadcast booth. I'm, of course, Fred Slow, alongside me, Sally Taylor, and Dan Mayfield joins us.
Dan, the man.
Good to see you.
Dan, welcome
Good
back.
to see you, Sally.
He's the personal color commentator for Turbo Tony, who is tonight facing off against Chuey Martinez in a Texas bull rope match. Dan,
It is going to be on like Donkey Kong.
you've had conversations with Tony.
Yes.
Is he prepared for this one?
Terrified.
We
Terrified. Not because of Chewy,
handed
because
over.
of the rope.
We handed over to Adam Merrick, and he's going to tell us all about it.
So, our following match is not scheduled for one fall, ladies and gentlemen. This one is unique. For the first time ever here in Duke City Championship, the winner will be determined by touching each and every one of these top turnbuckle posts in succession. Once all 4 have been touched in succession, we will have our winner. Ladies and gentlemen, the following match is the Texas Bull Rope match.
Boys, have you ever seen anything more intimidating?
It's the cowbell that's more intimidating.
Why did they add a cowbell?
It's the bull rope.
It's tradition in Texas bull roping to have a cowbell. So, question for you on the rules,
Yes.
as it were. So from where we're sitting, is it the back left, is it the
First.
forward left,
From the mountains of
forward right, and
Amarillo,
then back right that
Texas,
they've got to hit?
weighing in at 420 kilos, the Texas Hangman, Chewy Martinez.
mountains of Amarillo, Chuey Martinez ready to come out show. To answer your question, in succession, they have to uninterrupted touch all 4 turnbuckles. Doesn't matter which order, but all 4 turnbuckles have to be touched without interruption. And it's a lot harder than you think when you're tied to another competitor who wants to go home and touch those turnbuckles themselves, or they just want to beat you with that bull rope and that cowbell. The sexy man himself, Chuey Martinez.
This is too long.
But it's just right.
I'm seeing most of the crowd turn away. I've never seen the front row looking up.
Well, they were preparing themselves because that's a lot of sexiness. That's a lot of majesty out there. It's really hard to handle all that.
I don't think the front row knows what to do with the front butt.
He's still dancing.
This is his jam, Fred.
Well,
I mean, you know, late career Santana is really his jam.
The Los Lonely Boys is very
Oh, it's
appropriate.
Los Lonely Boys. You're right. It is Los Lonely Boys.
But he's having all the other opponents he's ever faced. They're asking, how far is Evan? I need to get out of here.
Can we just welcome Turbo Tony to the ring?
Please. With his brand new, by the way, graphics. He was very proud of this.
This might be the last time we see them for a while.
They were done by Disney.
We love ABC. Turbo Tony.
The same guys that did Tron.
What's Gabe Gambino
What is
up there?
Gambino doing? Oh.
Being accompanied to the ring by James and Bobby from the New Mexico Bearded Villains. From Albuquerque, New Mexico, weighing in at 200 pounds, Turbo Tony.
So the Badlands are his personal motorcycle gang that follow him around now and protect him. Now that Tony feels like he's got basically a target on his back after winning so many matches here, because he's now 75-1 is his record.
According to him.
Well, how does that work? He's being followed by guys on motorcycle as he's driving his sedan.
So I wore the Triumph jacket because this is Tony's preferred brand of motorcycle to ride.
They are, of course, the Bearded Villains here representing a fun autism campaign tonight at the historic El Rey Theater, where we'll be partnering with They moving forward for our April event, which is April the 24th right here at the historic El Rey Theater.
The beautiful historic El Rey Theater.
Tony's getting the crowd on his side tonight. He knew he could do it. He said that tonight was going to be his night to get the crowd pulling for him. No pun intended with the rope.
Kyle, the referee, trying to show Tony it's time. Which hand are we going to tie in? This match is going to hurt.
So Tony wanted to make sure that the rope was smaller than the ring.
It's a lot of rope.
16-foot ring.
So it's got to be a 15-foot rope.
And you can hear the crowd on Tony's side tonight. I think he's really starting to revel in his local celebrity.
They'll like anyone. It's weird.
Oh my God,
This
Dan
town is
Mayfield knew Turbo Tony first. I can't believe it.
I knew him before he was cool.
Turbo Tony already, what word do you want to use? Laced, lassoed, hooked, in. He's roped up.
Chuey Martinez is trying to give him one last chance to walk away.
Do you think Chewy ever did any calf roping on the ranch?
I think they're trying to rope him most of the time. Fresh from the mountains of Amarillo.
I believe he's a heifer lover.
So Tony's been bulking up. I don't know if you can tell from this angle, but he's been benching. He can now bench a solid 430 kilos.
We say kilos because we don't know that.
Turbo Tony starts at the knees and able to get out of the way as Martinez.
Not the face. Not the face. That's the moneymaker.
Now, of course, while touching the turnbuckles If it is interrupted at all, the count does reset between these two competitors.
So touching this one turnbuckle for Tony with
that
his
is
face.
One for Martinez. That is 2.
Oh, Turbo.
And there we go, the interruption that we were talking about.
Chuey Martinez trying to give Tony a chance to get out.
Oh, and Tony works Martinez into the ropes.
This does not look legal.
Using the rope to his advantage on this.
How dare he? Get us some moral support from the Bearded Angels, was it?
Bearded Villains.
There's 1 for Tony. There's 2 for Tony. There's 3. Oh, yanked away at the last second.
And he stopped and
Chewy's going after the face a lot tonight.
Well, how can you wrestle if you can't see?
I think he's going after the moneymaker. With a big slap.
Come on.
Does that count with your back touching the turnbuckle?
That does not count.
Unless he can do all 4 uninterrupted. For those who are easily, not.
Touch the turnbuckle, Tony.
2. Uh-oh. 3.
3 already. Martinez trying to win this thing, and he cannot.
Oh.
The count is broken.
I think that was a big, big elbow to the collarbone. And Tony jumped into him like he was hitting a brick wall there.
Chuey Martinez is built like a padded wall. A wall nonetheless.
1 for Tony. Just 2 for Tony. He's going for number 3. Chewy's pulling back. He got 3. The ref's in the way.
The ref trying to make himself part of the show.
Tony couldn't quite get it. His arms are not quite long enough.
Oh, a DDT, and you heard that one from here.
I think I heard the his shoulder pop from here. The crowd absolutely loving to hate Chewy as he stomps on Tony.
The key word I heard was love. So this crowd does love Chewy, I heard. That's what I heard.
There's another 1 count.
2 count. Just walking across like it's nothing, and Tony's having a hard time here. Is he tying the rope to the bottom rope?
He's trying to anchor himself on the bottom rope down there.
Pulling Chewy in.
I see him engaging his core, applying his fitness coaching abilities.
The Beard and Mustache Throwdown is Friday, April the 19th, and that's why the Bearded Villains are ringside, as you see. Check out Hollow Spirits from 6 to 9 p.m. If you're not familiar with Hollow Spirits here in town, you are missing out. It is a destination for libation.
I saw Frank just this evening. He says hi.
Frank Holloway, owner of Hollow Spirits, invited me to his birthday party the other day, Sully. I'm going to go to his birthday
You have
party.
friends?
Yeah, I do.
That's crazy. And you didn't invite me after he invited you? How dare you?
Oh, Martinez taking advantage of the rope here. And it looks
and
like
the suspenders are
caught.
in play.
Yep. Side rush and leg sweep.
That move
They're
hurts.
both using it, although Chewy's now got the rope tied up around his ankle
these
pretty good.
competitors. And that's the difficulty of a bull rope match. There's no pin
There's
count.
no pin.
No,
okay.
it doesn't. Did you just forget that?
No, he's just trying to give Turbo Tony as many outs as possible. He's trying to give him a chance to say, hey, man, you don't have to take this punishment anymore.
He just forgot that that wasn't going to work.
Oh, man, he does everything with a purpose.
2 in a row here.
I think Tony was just using that as a nice little break.
3.
Catch his breath.
Think he's gassed already?
Oh, and a standing drop kick, and you see the entire ring move when Martinez falls to the mat. Big blow by Turbo Tony.
He's got the rope.
I could feel the blowback from the air on that one.
Oh!
Oh, running a high knee.
It's right to the head.
Is Tony forgetting? Yeah, there it is. He almost forgot that he had to touch the 4 corners of the ring there. He looks a little bit dazed and a little bit confused.
It could be over here if Turbo Tony can get to the almost. He's close.
He's not the winner yet. Nope.
Moments and inches away, and the count is off.
The power of Chuey Martinez.
If only his arm was just like 6 inches longer.
That's what I've heard on myself.
You can add a couple inches, guys, I know. Midsection shots from Turbo Tony.
Not doing much damage, though. They seem to be absorbed pretty well.
Up and under, and he gets the big boy up.
Not up that very far.
Now, if he only has the stamina to run the 6 to 15 feet around the ring.
Why is there a bell on it? Turbo Tony goes to the second rope.
It's a bull rope. It's got to have a bell on it.
I thought that was for cows.
I'm right here, man.
Frog splash from Turbo Tony off the second rope.
I think he got himself with the bell, though.
Yeah,
I think he got the bell into his own rib
You
cage.
see it there on the replay. The bell was out to the side. That was all suspender damage.
One. He's reaching for it. He's fatigued. I think he's been doing too much core and not enough cardio.
Oh, here comes Tyler. What is this? Tyler Copeland comes out.
What is going on here? Distracting the ref. 3 for Tony. But the ref didn't see 3 and count the 3.
Hey, man, all is love.
Oh, what is
the
this?
reach around?
2, 3.
4.
It's over. Chewy Martinez.
Chuey Martinez.
Victorious.
Well-earned victory.
Well earned. He snuck in and goosed him at the last second.
This, you see it here on the replay. Yep. That's bullocks.
See that do-si-do he did with the rope there, too. Very graceful from a current winner on this. Very beautiful battle.
This is just unfortunate.
And Tony had the crowd momentum. He had momentum on his side.
The bearded villains were out there. Why didn't they keep Tyler from coming out and interfering?
It's a CO conspiracy.
The Chi-Chis are out, baby.
He's taking it off just for you, Saleh.
And that feels right.
This is unfortunate.
That feels right. Smile for the camera, baby.
Tony's been lifting kilos and kilos, he tells me.
Keep saying these measurements that don't exist. You're making up words.
He can lift 80 kilos, 40 centimeters.
That's probably 2 pounds.
But he's been
We
drinking.
speak American here, or Texan.
He's been drinking liters of water.
I don't know what that means.
Well, he does it on his ranch that is 17 hectares large.
Chewy Martinez
Making up
still
words now.
not exiting the ring. What is going on here? Fernando Gonzalez is coming out ringside, maybe to try to encourage
I think
Chewy Martinez to leave.
Fernando's coming in to interview Tony as the real winner.
Chewy Martinez, he's through the curtain. Fernando Gonzalez, our ringside announcer, will enter the ring as Turbo Tony can't even find sanctuary from the bearded villains.
Fernando Gonzalez looking like that really cool Theo that everyone thinks is cool, but he
dresses weird.
He's just looking like that guy. Like,
Turbo
yeah,
Tony,
the place me out.
I think his mic isn't on.
I know this isn't the best time to. Look, thing is, the people here have seen this, I've seen this, and you know this. You haven't been able to put together a win since your last title match. Now, hey, don't shoot the messenger. Don't shoot the messenger. I just had to point this out. But the thing is, it's also the fact that Chewy Martinez has.
The crowd is mispronouncing Chewy's name again.
They're saying Turbo.
They
Now,
have
you know that everybody here is pulling for you. And it seems like there is no depth to which Chewy Martinez will not stoop. How are you going to be able to put this blood feud between the two of you to an end?
Gotta let the boys breathe.
You know, one thing is, you're right. I haven't won a damn thing since October, since that ladder match.
We noticed.
But I gotta tell you something. I got this entire theater cheering for me every time I come out. Ain't that right, guys? Ain't that right? That's what I thought. But you're also right. Chewy's a monster. There's nothing he won't do to win a match, clearly. But I'll tell you what, Chewy's got that beautiful head of hair, right? I saw him downstairs earlier. He was getting that haircut.
Chewy Martinez
whoa,
back
whoa,
ringside.
big boy. Whoa, whoa, big boy, you want none of this right now. You want none of this when there's nobody else in your corner. Come back out here, I got something for you. Come back out here. You got that beautiful head of hair,
Chewy
right?
running
Beautiful
scared
head of
from Turbo
hair.
Tony.
I'm a little jealous. I'll tell you what, one more match. One more match, Chewy. I'll make it interesting. I'll make it interesting. Let's do a hair match, sucker. Hair versus hair, let's go.
He's
Come
got no
on,
hair.
next month. Hair
On his
versus
hair.
hair.
What? Tony. Well, so Tony, okay, I mean, I hate to be somebody who states the obvious here, but yes, Chewy has a very impressive head of hair, but what do you actually have to wager?
His eyebrows.
His beard. Oh, that's dangerous.
You know what,
'cause
though?
If that beard goes away, he looks
I'm
like
gonna
he's
make
11
it more
years old.
interesting, because you're right, I really don't have a whole lot here. This took a long time to grow. This took a long time. So I'll make you a bet. Next month, you owe me one more time. You lose, I'm shaving that head. But if I lose, because my man here is right, I haven't won since October, and it's got me thinking, it's a voice in the back of my head, like maybe I don't even belong here. So if I lose next month, I'm leaving DCCW. I'm done.
Oh,
The bearded villains like the stipulation. Obviously, they're
Folks,
beard guys themselves.
Now, I have, this is unprecedented.
Sorry,
too much
Tony.
heart.
You're already belly up. There's no reason for me to kick your butt anymore. Deuces.
Chuey Martinez apparently saying no to the proposition of
Look,
Turbo
man,
Tony.
if you're scared, just say you're scared. It's fine. We all know you can't beat me one up. Let's go. You're scared. I get it. I get it. You don't want to risk the hair. That's why you're scared to lose the hair. You're afraid that if you lose that hair, you won't look half as good as I do without it. Buddy, this ain't about my hair. This is your one chance to get rid of me forever. If you beat me next month, I'm out of DCCW. I'm done. If I shouldn't be here, prove it next month. Prove it to me. Prove it to me. Or you know what? Every single time you're in this ring, I'm gonna be in the corner messing up your matches. Every single time you turn around.
I'll talk to my lawyer and I'll get back to you.
Who's his lawyer, Matthew
Well,
Robles?
I don't know if that counts.
I don't know if he can afford him, but if he can.
acceptance of the terms of your match, Tony. But why don't we ask the people? What do you folks think about a hair versus DCCW career match? Chuey Martinez versus Turbo Tony.
You heard it here first.
The crowd is giving
You
it
hear
their
the people,
approval.
Tony. If you're willing to put it all on the line, I mean, I've got friends in high places. Maybe I can talk to the I can talk to the ownership group, and maybe we can put this together for you.
I think
Maybe
you should do
there's a
exactly
commissioner
that,
he
because
can
you know
talk
what? I think the people just spoke. They spoke loud and clear. They want this match because they, just like me and just like you, want to see Chewy with a bald head and see how much brain don't exist underneath that scalp.
So, you folks think that Chuey Martinez is gonna look like a real loser with a bald head?
There's a fellow balding in the ring
Well
right
then,
now.
maybe we will just have to see what we've got next month here at DCCW.
There you go, Dan.
I think it's
Thank you,
going to
Tony.
be on, and Tony's going to bring it. He knows he's got a little bit of extra, he's carrying a little bit extra around with him right now. He can slim that down. I think Gabe Gambino, though, our local barber, was thinking he might put his shears to work on Chewy.
You saw the bearded villains out there. It's only fitting. Career versus hair. Chuey Martinez and Turbo Tony will do it one more time.
We're going to take
Thank you, Saleh Taylor. Thank you, Dan Mayfield.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Love being here.
For everyone here
Saleh.
at Duke City Championship Wrestling. Good job, everyone. GG.